Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it's been around 3 weeks since I last posted anything, and it's actually because I've gotten sick. So it's been quite some time since I've actually fell ill, and it took me around 4 days or so to recover. So that's why I've actually delayed my video posting for about a week or so, I guess. But it's alright now because I'm recovered and I'm ready to start making more videos, I guess. So at the time of this recording, I've actually finished drawing the 10 pages of my draft into Lineart form. So today I've actually what I'm actually showing you today is the first 2 pages of my lineup for my manga Blade. So this is actually the second chapter to this manga, and yeah, I guess it won't be long before I can show you guys the final product of my work, but that's gonna require around a few more weeks or so because there's still some shading that I have to do to my lineup, as well as some text adding. So that's the conversational text that is in manga. So right now you can actually see me drawing Rin in the changing room. So this is actually taking place after the match that she had participated between her and Riam. So Riam is the main male protagonist from the last chapter. So because of their little squabbles, they've actually decided to have a battle. So right now you can actually see me drawing her in the changing room. So when drawing Rin in this panel, I've actually considered whether to draw her in the process of changing her clothes or in her new fresh set of clothes that she changed. And I guess you could say the answer was quite obvious if I wanted to attract attention to my manga. But you know, as the shine artist that I am, I actually draw her in a fresh set of clothes, which I promptly chose to change after that because I wanted more attention to my manga. Yeah. So regarding manga making, so you know the function that actually allows you to draw straight lines in Clip Studio Paint. So there's apparently a option to actually draw rectangles. So it might not seem like a big discovery, but if I've known this sooner, I could have actually drawn mangas, or all the previous mangas that I've drawn up to now could have been way faster if I've actually just utilized this function. So that's something that I've actually learned while drawing manga till now. So it's not being shown here, but throughout my 10 pages of line arting, I've actually learned this part. Also, when drawing, I've actually seen, okay, so there's this famous anime animator named Kape. So when seeing her works, her anime that she has produced, when drawing characters that have their teeth shown in the frame, she actually leaves a bit of I guess you could say the canine part of the teeth, which is the sharp part in those animations, which is actually, I guess you could say, more anatomically correct, because it will be more obvious to see, it should be more obvious that that part of the teeth looks different from the rest. So also it's not being shown here, but I've actually incorporated it more for my other pages of my manga in this series. So the decision to actually change her clothing wear is it happened during this part of the drawing where I've actually drawn her wearing her bra, I guess, and that's when I decided to change her clothing in the last panel. So you might be wondering why I left the first panel of this page empty. Is it because I don't know what to draw for this panel? No, it's actually because I was still in the process of warming up myself to draw the background of this city. So because drawing backgrounds of cities actually require a lot of perspective drawing, I thought that I would actually warm myself up with drawing more organic shapes like the characters themselves before my hand is actually ready to draw the background. So even right here you can actually see me drawing the locker room, and even that requires a bit of perspective drawing. So I guess this is part of me warming myself in the perspective sense. But it turns out that it actually doesn't even matter because what I've drawn is still quite, let's say, amateurish, but it's still good enough to for the audience at least to tell that what I'm drawing is actually the background of the city. It's not my proudest work, but I guess I can improve on that in the future. And right now we are moving to the second page. Right off the bat, you can see me drawing a chibi version, or at least you could see it in the rough sketch. The reason I chose to draw in a chibi format is because I thought that I would be able to draw faster, which to some extent, yeah, it worked. But because of my attention to tiny details that doesn't come out in the actual drawing, I've actually delayed my drawing process for quite a long period of time. But I guess the side product that I got out of this is that it made the whole manga's atmosphere a lot more less heavy, and it's a lot much cuter in my opinion. That allowed me to draw Rin in this panel as expressing her anger in a cute form, as you can see right here. So she's like pulling her hair out while still in the changing room, which I guess is quite funny in a way. So over here I'm actually adding some gigantic words to the frame, so it actually makes it more uh, I'm trying to incorporate a style like in most mangas where the artists actually leave gigantic uh, particles in the Japanese alphabet system. I'm just trying to do it in the English alphabetical system, which helps to express the mood of the entire panel itself. So the next frame is like a recap of the previous chapter where Rin actually was fighting Riam. So during the last few moments before I left it at the cliffhanger, Rin actually got scared by the final confrontation by Riam. But it turned out that Riam actually ended the match in quite a anticlimactic kind of way where Rin is the victor because he actually tripped over himself. So this is why Rin actually looked quite frustrated despite winning, because she didn't recognize the victory of the match as genuine, which actually led to this chapter being born. And now that we have reached the last frame of the video, I just want to say that as I was drawing, I was thinking over these past few weeks, well, if I should incorporate new forms of content to the channel. So the only thing that I can think of right now is to draw a speed version of an illustration. So that would be me trying to complete an illustration in about an hour with all the colors and all. which is not a huge amount of time for those who have done an illustration before. It's actually quite a rush, at least in my opinion and in my ability, because I've not been able to draw fast all this while. So if you guys have any suggestion on what I should be drawing, you can always leave it in the comment section, and I do read them, so do let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys enjoyed the video, you can show it by leaving a like in the video. It actually helps me know that there's actually people watching this video up to this point, and is genuinely interested to see more of this content. Anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.